Hey guys, thank you for coming back to Dan Kabanek Photography. Had a little adventure in San Francisco. One of the things I really like to do, I really enjoy street photography. And there really isn't a better place than San Francisco for that. So my wife had to go there, and so we went on a little adventure, and I did a video while I was down there, so that's what this is. The other thing is, what I like to do is, one of the things I recommend to challenge yourself is to go out with one lens, one camera, one lens, shoot whatever you can get, and it'll change what you do. When you don't, I'm used to shooting with zooms, you know, 24-70 or 7200 mostly. I think we all are. Once you kind of get used to that, it can get frustrating when you have to old school this back and forth to get whatever you want in frame. So it makes you just kind of look at everything different. It's much more of a learning experience. So this time out, I took one of my favorite cameras. My favorite camera to do street photography with is the D700. I love this camera. It's obviously known as the legend. I'm sure many of you know that. I will be doing more videos about the D700, but the color renditions and the image quality are fantastic. It's everything that is said to be. The other thing, normally with just one lens, I'll take the 24-70, but that's not much of a challenge because I do that all the time. What I took this time is the nifty 50 plastic fantastic. It's a 50mm prime 1.8 Nikon. I've had this for many years, one of my very first lenses, and I rarely have shot with it. I really, even when I had just simple kit lenses and I had this, I didn't shoot with it that often. So I've shot with it maybe half a dozen times, maybe, but I took it out there. There's a reason it's called the plastic fantastic, and it's fantastic because it actually takes good pictures. It's pretty sharp for what it is. It really, for less than $200, you can probably get this for less than $100 at KEH. I don't know, but it's totally worth having. Just to mess around with. It really is. It's kind of funny because it's super lightweight. I mean, it's like there's just nothing there. It literally feels plastic, and this is a tank. So putting these two together was kind of funny. Anyway, so go ahead. Thanks for stopping by. Check out my video, and if you have any questions, let me know. All right, so this morning I am in San Francisco. My wife has some doctor's appointments, and so I brought her here, and it's going to be a couple hours, so I thought I would take advantage of the situation and maybe do some street photography. There's really no better place to do street photography in San Francisco. There's a never-ending supply of interesting characters. The architecture is amazing all over the city. You really never know what you're going to find. That said, it's unfortunately, San Francisco has become kind of a scary place to be by yourself with photo gear. The crime has gotten out of control. The homelessness situation and the drug situation, I mean, that's made national news. Now, those people aren't necessarily the ones that give you problems. It's just the random crime people, and just carrying photography gear naturally. They put a target on your back. So I usually come to the city with a group and do the photography, but I love shooting the city. Today, my favorite camera for shooting street photography is the D700. I love the way it renders the colors, the people, and all of that. I also like to usually do a challenge when I do this. I usually just bring one lens and see what I can get with the one lens. Today, I brought the nifty 50, the plastic fantastic, a little Nikon 50mm 1.8. Shoot with that guy. Normally I'd like to bring like my 24-70 or something like that, but today is a challenge. The other thing, thinking in the worst case scenario, should I lose it to somebody or something, it's inexpensive gear. Even though the D700 is my choice anyway, still we're talking about $600 worth of gear in the worst case scenario, instead of, $4,000 or $5,000 with a D850 and more expensive lens. Anyway, so I want to poke around, see what I can get while my wife's doing her thing, and hopefully we'll get some great images. What I've had to do, this is interesting, I've never done this before, but I'm literally actually right in front of Oracle Park. There's a Giants game today. I've been here many times. Really nice park. Anyway, I've actually set my ISO to auto, which I've never really done before, but I have a bright sunny day. I have reflections everywhere. I got shadows everywhere, and trying to keep up with the ISO is driving me crazy. So I decided to give auto a try for a while and see how that works out. That way I don't have to continue to keep changing that around to get an image down here. So I'm down by the marina. This is where the ferries come in. If you take the ferry over to go to the ball game, and you can see behind me. So here's Oracle Park, and over here you got an amazing city skyline. At night, this is amazing, and it's been a long time since I've been to the city for night photography, but I love it. And I've never been to this spot, so I think it's something I'm definitely gonna have to get down here and do. It should be pretty amazing. All right, so now we're at the Vista Point, Marin County side of the Golden Gate Bridge, and we are going to go ahead and walk across it. It's my beautiful wife right here. Probably won't take really any pictures because it's just not a good time of the day, and you know, there's billions of pictures of the Golden Gate Bridge. You just don't need to add any more to the fodder out there.